Hello and good evening. My name is Lashak and welcome to today's political hissy fit. The highly anticipated unreligious event last week allowed Trump to boost world interest in saving Saudi oil refineries. Trump also unveiled his new religious policy to support religious freedoms in all the countries he wants to go to war with, specifically Iran.
The regime in Iran brutally persecutes Christians, Sunnis, Baha'i, and Jews.
We're standing up for almost 250 million Christians,
thus giving Iranians an equal opportunity to enjoy Christianity and gain God's favor with the same outstanding results experienced by the U.S. President himself.
I am the chosen one.
And as God once said unto Moses, I shall send ye a Savior in the coming days, when America needs to be made great again, and thou wilt ponder if he truly is heaven sent, for he shall break every one of my goddamn commandments, even the most sacred commandment of all, about not sleeping with porn stars. And Moses said unto the Lord, My God, what are porn stars? And the Lord said back unto Moses, Nah, forget it. Sold under the brand name Religious Protection, this subterfuge was developed specifically for the Middle East.
One of the greatest security threats facing peace-loving nations today is the repressive regime in Iran,
Blustering both ignorance and naivete for the North Korean hemisphere of the world, where research shows not only religious assassinations taking place, but also an increase in building a massive nuclear submarine.
New satellite photos show what appears to be new activity at the Sinpo South shipyard in North Korea, where Kim Jong-un's regime builds many of its submarines. An enormous nuclear-capable submarine being built or renovated, which Kim was photographed inspecting last month at a nearby location.
This mechanical wonder was ingeniously pieced together with scraps taken from the first North Korean Navy, harnessing a unique ability to rust and develop stress lines prior to its first expedition. All eyes will be on this vessel as it gets submerged underwater. Sadly, the bead pressure welder responsible for checking the integrity of all the jigsawed welds will not get to watch if they hold, as he was executed following the delivery of his invoice. To combat this horrific military advancement, President Trump tried writing love letters to North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, but since these options do absolutely nothing for annihilating American infidels, they often fail. Trump also came under fire as a whistleblower complaint surfaced revealing Trump pulled a Harvey Weinstein on Ukraine, promising wealth and a bright future if Ukraine would just go to bed with him. Ukraine then lifted up her skirt and Trump gave Ukraine a little venereal disease called Rudy Giuliani. Here's what it looks like.
Did you to ask the Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden?
No, actually I didn't. I asked the Ukraine to investigate the allegations that there was interference in the election of 2016 by the Ukrainians for the benefit of Hillary Clinton, for which there already is a
You never asked
finding.
anything about Hunter Biden. You never asked anything about Joe Biden.
The only
and his
thing
role
I
with the
asked about
prosecutor.
Joe Biden is to get to the bottom of how it was that Lutsenko, who was appointed, dismissed the case against Antak.
So you did ask Ukraine to look into Joe Biden?
Of course I did.
You just said you didn't.
No, I didn't ask him to look into Joe Biden. I asked him to look into the allegations that related to my client, which tangentially involved Joe Biden in a massive bribery scheme.
Rudy.
Not unlike what he did in China.
Rudy.
You explained to me how the kid got $1.5 billion
Rudy,
from
I
China
have no
when
problem
Joe
with
Biden
you
was
launching
selling his-
allegations. But just be careful about what you say. I asked you, did
I
you
am
ask
very careful
Ukraine to look
about
at Joe
what I said.
Biden? You said no. Then
I
you went
didn't
on
ask-
to say that you did.
No, I didn't
all
say
recorded.
that. What I
Rudy.
said was this. I asked them to investigate the allegations that relate to the false charges against the President of the United States. Those allegations tangentially involve Biden.
So your
getting
answer
the-
should have
Let
been
me
yes.
finish.
It's clear this little disease exhibits dementia-like symptoms. The Democrats, headed by Nancy Pelosi, have begun to hold Trump accountable for his act of international debauchery. All the while, Republicans are eagerly looking for a cure for the Giuliani, with speculation as to the best way to deal with Rudy Giuliani is by reinstating stove use privileges. It's simple, honest, and fair. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell to join me on the next video. Later.